Today I want us to have like kind of chit chats and talk. And the topic is outsourcing versus being homely. I want us to talk and be realistic. And I'm going to be expressing my opinions. My opinions are not the ultimate. They are what I feel, what I think, and what I believe in. So if it doesn't work for you, do not hesitate to move on. Move past this video. But if it works for you, well, the same thing. Firstly, what's outsourcing? It means to contract work out. Outsourcing is hiring someone on a contract to do something for you. Instead of you doing it yourself, you give it to someone who is well skilled or really skilled at it, and they help you do the stuff. Now, this video is for women specifically. There's this thing, especially if you're from an African country or from the African community or the black community, there's this thing of a woman has to be homely, right? And it's not just an African community, it's actually in the Bible that women are home, they care for the home. You can see this in Proverbs 31. A woman is meant to be very homely. Even in Genesis, it was written there, right? Certain examples in the Bible shows that women are primary caregivers in the home. They should be homely. A woman should do domestic stuff and all of that. But then there are thin lines in between this stuff. The fact that you are homely or you want to be homely does not mean you have to lose yourself. Women are different from each other or from one another, and it means that some women are just career people. That's part of the expressions of their purpose. They are career people. They have to work in organizations. While some other women are full-time mothers or housewives. They don't want to work. Their husbands take care of them. They don't want to work. Some other women are a mix of both, of course. Some other women are business people. Some other women are ministers. They have ministerial assignments. Now, because women are different, it means that the level of work or the load of work each woman has varies from the other. Makes sense? So let's give an analysis. Imagine a woman who is a full-time mom and full-time housewife. Her husband feeds her, clothes her, does everything for her. So all she needs to do is be a supportive wife, cheer the husband up, have good sex with the husband as do her wifely duties, cater for the kids, take care of the kids, feed the husband, feed the kids, clean the home, clean the house, right? Compared to a woman who has a 9-to-5 job or 8-to-6 job. I personally feel like 9-to-5 jobs are 8-to-6 jobs because you're gonna leave your house not 9 a.m. You have to leave your house earlier, and before you get home it's almost 6. So 8-to-6 jobs, and she leaves home maybe around 8, gets home around 6, yet she has to fix the kids, take care of the kid, clean the home, do everything that a full-time housewife or mom does. Now imagine another woman that is a pastor in church and has a job, or not a pastor but a minister, a chorister, an assistant pastor, whatever, has a ministerial assignment, is a minister in church, right? Which every believer should be workers in the churches, irrespective. I'm saying now you hold a higher position in the church, and whilst you're doing that, you also have to go to your place of work, and you also have to be a mom, do everything a full-time mom does. Now compare that to a woman who also runs a business or has businesses. So has a ministerial duty, has businesses, does the work of a full-time mom, probably has a 9-to-5 job still. Or now imagine adding all of that to the 21st century, but you also have to have a great personal brand. She still has to create content like I am doing now. maybe making YouTube videos, or writing, or mentoring people, or training others, or writing ebooks, stuff like that. Now imagine doing content creation plus a 9 to 6 job, plus a full-time mom job, plus a ministerial job. It's a lot, right? Now, which means that women vary from each other, or from one another. Let's set it straight. It is important that a woman is homely. I personally believe that outsourcing is a great option for certain things, but what to outsource is not my own business. It is your business with that of your husband.
So let me clear this. You're not outsourcing because you are lazy. Even when you have all the money you want in the world, you don't outsource because you are lazy. You outsource because you have so many things you have to do, and you have to put in your best foot forward. So let's get that straight. So let's go back to the video.
And this is where friendship in relationship or in marriage comes in. Your husband has to know that you are someone who has diverse expressions of purpose. Before you get married, you should know that. That's why you also have to know what kind of person you are. Of course, you can't do everything about yourself, but you should know that you want to work. You are someone who is big on career. You should know. And before you get married, you should tell the person who you intend to get married to. There's that. Now, there are certain things that might be non-negotiables for your husband. There are men that prefer their wives cooking their foods for them. There are men that they care less. They don't really care if they eat in or out, but what they want is just provide the food. It might not be you that cook this, but make sure the food is ready when they want to eat. There are men that they don't care if someone else comes to clean the house. What matters to them is the house is clean. While there are men that they do not like outsiders in their homes. So they feel like, I want you to really clean it. I don't like it. Some do not want people to come into their home. They want a company to come do the cleaning. It's left to them. Some men are not sex freaks, so they don't care if you don't give them sex like every day or every other day. If you like sex once or twice a week is okay. Healthy marriages and really respect people like that. But some men are like, I love my sex. Of course, this video is for married women or women that are about to be married. So some men are like, I love my sex, and I want to have sex with you almost every day, which can be a good thing, or is a good thing, or it can be a good thing. Because sex is sweet, meant to enjoy. But you know what I'm saying? And you're a woman who you know that if you do all of these things at night, you might not be able to perform well. You might talk to your husband and be like, babe, can we outsource our cleaning? Or could we outsource our laundry? Could we outsource our cooking? But it depends on your man and what he wants.
So let me add this. If your man doesn't want strangers and he doesn't want you to outsource stuff, then he should be able to help with house chores. This is another balance. So you don't necessarily have to outsource if your man helps you a lot. You know what I mean, right? So let's go back to the video.
But this is where the thin line is drawn. Every woman is a homemaker. Every woman is a caregiver. You cannot outsource everything in the house. You cannot outsource all the chores and just be a career woman. I do not believe in that. This is where my opinion comes in. I don't believe in outsourcing every single thing in the home. Like you hire people to take care of your kids for you, you hire people to cook for you, you hire people to clean the house, you hire people to lay your bed, you hire people to do every single thing, laundry, everything, and all you do is go to work, come home, do content, and sleep. I don't believe in that, because I believe that is what makes you a wife and a mom. The fact that you care, right? I'm not saying suffering makes you a wife and a mom. I already talked about outsourcing. So it's good you could outsource certain chores, certain duties, as long as your husband is fine with them. And this is where I said earlier, talking in relationship for marriage comes in. You cannot expect that you told your husband you want to be a full housewife before you get married, and then all of a sudden you get married in the next 2-3 years, you are saying you don't want to do anything. You want to, it could be hard. If you marry a kind man, he could reconsider, but it could be hard. So as I was saying, I don't believe in outsourcing every single thing. What makes you a wife then? What makes you a wife? For some women, it is cooking that makes them the home keeper, because their men don't cook food. For some others, their husbands are not really big about cooking, so they have a professional chef that cooks or makes their meal. But cleaning for them is so time consuming, so they hire a laundry company or a cleaning company or a cleaner or cleaners to come do the cleaning, like wash the bedroom or bathrooms, like sweep the house, like vacuum the house, all of that stuff. Some other people, they outsource, they have like a nanny. So the kids are not just their responsibilities. So they have someone that can clean up for the child and all of that. As long as the husband, I said, as long as you and your husband are fine with it. But I believe in outsourcing, especially if you are multifaceted. I do not believe a woman can be everything. I don't believe you want a boss babe in a woman and you expect her to also be a chick, like so fashionable. You expect her to be a full-time mom, and you also expect her to be a mini star with high position in the office. Because I also expect her to be like, she can't be everything. She cannot be everything. She cannot be everything. So this is where outsourcing comes in. But ultimately, I believe that there's nothing wrong in outsourcing, and I also believe that you should not outsource everything as a woman. That is what makes you the primary caregiver. So this is my opinion. If you're not fine with it, fine. If you think I make sense, drop a comment and like this video. If you have not subscribed, subscribe right now. Check my YouTube channel. I have content on wholesomeness. I teach people how to become better humans. So have a great time. Bye.